Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your money career reading for the week of January 5th through 11th. Oh, geez, almost in the middle. What is happening? All right. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave it isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and to the channel members. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I also want to give a huge thank you for all of you that were showing so much love, support for my family member, my loved one that was in the hospital. They did get to return home. They were released from the hospital last evening, so they are back home and continuing to heal and kind of rest up. Of course, we know that that doesn't happen very much while you're in the hospital, but rest up and doing great. Mending. So I'm super thankful for that, and for all of you that showed so much love and support, so much kindness and compassion, and really, you know, well wishes. So thank you again for all of that. Super appreciated. And yeah, just sending it all back tenfold to you, and thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and jump in, Aquarius, see what is happening, going on, coming in for you this week as far as money and career go. We're going to get kind of a theme, an overarching idea of the week. Wow, jump, baby. I love it when they do that. You got declutter now. You got this not too long ago, Aquarius, but it feels very new and fresh and exciting as we are in this first week. This is the first Friday of the new year, okay? Letting go. Many of you did this the last week of December or 2023, right? Many of you, this now that I have a little bit more time, that I'm not going to be going to the hospital 2 or 3 times a day or staying much of the time, which I was thankful for, but I still got to get my vision board done. Hadn't had a chance to do that. I still have stuff to do as well. So I am very much here, and some of you might be in this space as well. Okay. So of course this won't resonate for everybody, but we had this recently, and sometimes it's just, we need to do it and do it and do it again. Okay. Aquarius, it says you'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living area and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So for some of you, this week is, I'm feeling this, whew, boy, am I feeling this, Aquarius, this uncluttered, or kind of keeping your schedule uncluttered as well. This week, or moving into next week, I'm really focusing on catching up, but also taking a little rest, a little break, a little time out. You know, it may just be this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, just really rejuvenating, maybe taking a bubble bath, reading a little bit. I did do that in the hospital. I did get a lot of stuff done, but being away from my normal area or my normal work areas made it a little difficult to do certain things, but that's okay, because the gift that we have been given with release from the hospital is so much more than all of that, right? So but I am going to be working on decluttering, on the stuff that needed to be finished, the books and sort of that kind of stuff. And some of you, that may be where you're at this week as well, getting stuff cleaned up from 2023. So moving into, or continuing to move into, this first week, finishing this first week of 2024 with a more clean slate, or a kind of decluttered kind of energy around you. Some of that is just decluttering from 2023. So interesting as that may be. Aquarius, let's go ahead and get some tarot. What does Aquarius need to know with regards to money and career this week? What needs, there's my magic card. Look, I don't even know. Aquarius, you got the Tower and the 6 of Wands. I feel like you got that in another reading recently too. It's almost as if what's coming through, Aquarius, is that right now is the time, if you didn't already, if you haven't, is to tie up loose ends, right? Wow, that was a whole, wow. Okay, now we're going to look at these, but we're not going to take them all. Okay, you got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Nine of Cups, okay? And then you've also got the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. See, some of you feel like you're still being burdened. Now, you have the Tower here. Spirit's indicating that the Tower goes here, and the Six of Wands goes here. And, wow, some of you felt burdened, okay? You're having a shakeup that's coming through this Tower. For some of you, there is a deconstruction coming through. So that things as far as your finances, as far as your career, can be reconstructed in a more stable and or more lucrative way. So for some of you, you may be choosing to leave a job this first week in January. You may be choosing to move to a whole, it's almost as if the energy that I'm getting here, like this declutter kind of energy, the energy that I'm getting here is that some of you have decided that you are applying for or interviewing for something that you have never done, that is completely out of your wheelhouse, okay? Some of you are feeling a bit burdened by this idea or this choice, even though it is something that you know will be beneficial for you. It feels a little scary and it feels a little concerning. There's a lot more money at stake as well, Aquarius. So some of you really are moving into that space. Others of you are deciding to declutter from whatever it is that you've been doing as far as money and career go. That shakeup's coming through, Aquarius, almost as if I'm just getting that some of you may feel like you're at rock bottom with that Tower on that Ten of Wands, and that it is time to recreate yourself, not only in your love life, in your personal life in general, but also as far as money and career go. You're fed up, you're tired of it, you're done doing what you've been doing, and you're ready for something new. And this week is going to be that catalyst, okay? You've got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Hanged One. So let's go into the Spirit indicate we weren't going to keep them, and then here we are, we kept them with the bookmarks here of the Tower and the Six of Wands. Isn't it interesting how that came through? Okay, so you got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Hanged One here, Aquarius. Some of you have a lot of celebrating that's going to be coming through. Now, going back to kind of that energy that came through where you're potentially, applying for or interviewing for something that's completely out of your norm, out of your wheelhouse, out of your past knowings or understandings, maybe your experience or your knowledge level even, right? There is this energy with this Four of Wands of really feeling as if, even though there may be a little bit of worry or concern or that sort of thing with that Ten of Wands, feeling a bit burdened by it, there's also this energy of this rush, this adrenaline, this knowing that this is something that you can do and something that you will put everything into, okay? That you will work, you will find those creative solutions with that Knight of Cups, and you will do everything to your best. It's almost as if I'm like seeing, like putting in 100, even above 110%, but giving it your all, Aquarius. For many of you with this Hanged One, you have really thought about, contemplated, put yourself in the place, right? And for some of you, you're waiting, okay? You're waiting just to hear back, or for some of you, you're in this place of also thinking of the next steps. Your perspective has shifted a bit, and or you're ready for a big shift in perspective. Again, it's almost as if there was something that is with that Tower, that shakeup, or something that is being deconstructed to build a stronger or more solid foundation. And that is what you're moving into here, Aquarius, okay? So that is really beautiful for you this week. Now you also have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you got double Knights coming in here. So with that Knights or that double Knights energy, some of you really are having this energy of just taking action this week. And of course, right, decluttering, starting new. There's also this energy of freedom coming through here, Aquarius. But this Nine of Cups is this energy of having your wishes and your dreams fulfilled. So many of you are going to be receiving some good news, some good information coming through with the action that you've taken. It's as if your financial or your career goals are beginning to blossom, and or you're hearing back or you're receiving from maybe an application or an interview, whatever it may be, Aquarius, or from decluttering or getting rid of things or making some new decisions, right? Clearing out your mind, having that clarity, making some new decisions. There is that energy of really having with that Ace of Swords as well. Not only with the Nine of Cups, that those wishes being fulfilled and dreams coming true, but you're also with that Ace of Swords have that energy of really, really having clarity around what it is that you're doing. For some of you, you felt potentially, or you had a feeling with this beginning part here with the Tower and the Ten of Wands, as if you were kind of moving blindly, but that is coming through as moving out as well. You have that clarity coming in. You have that beautiful energy that is really moving through. There's a lot of focus and drive with that Knight of Pentacles, and you're being reminded, Aquarius, that slow and steady does win the race. Okay, slow and steady does win the race. There is financial growth, there is career growth coming through this week, and or a beginning to that. Okay, new beginnings, because aces can signify new beginnings, but Spirit wants to go back to that Nine of Cups energy here. There's this recognition and this respect, Aquarius, that is coming through. There is that wish fulfilled that is coming through. It's almost as if you are being kind of rewarded with this Nine of Cups this week, Aquarius. And with the Ace of Swords, you're being rewarded. It's almost as if you're being gifted in one way or another, or you have this wish coming true, Aquarius. And it's going to be big, okay? For some of you, it's almost as if some of you are, applying for a job or what have you, and this is just coming through. So applying for a job, and maybe you don't feel like you have the credentials or the knowledge or the know-how or whatever it may be, the experience to fulfill it. And then it's like you apply and you kind of get a call back, or you go in for an interview, and it's almost like they're like ready to offer you the whole horse and cart. Okay, if that makes sense to you. It's kind of an older reference, but my grandparents used to say that. So almost like offering you the whole horse and cart. Like potentially you're like, oh, well, I can do this and this and this, and they're like, oh, but Aquarius, based on your information here, it looks like you could probably do this and this and this as well. And maybe you are like, oh, well, I'd like to start at this amount, and they're like, oh, we were thinking $5 or $10 more than that, right? It's a wish is being fulfilled, Aquarius, and it's coming about for some of you because you have chosen to just let go of anything from the past, or tie up loose strings and kind of declutter or let things go, so that clarity could come through, so that alignment could come through, so that flow was able to happen, right? And you've got the Six of Wands energy here. If you've been here for a minute, that this is my magic card, okay? So there's that success, that victory, that triumph that is ready to come through, Aquarius, and it is, okay? The magnitude is going to be individual. For some of you, this is going to be huge and almost mind-blowing, shocking, if you will. For others of you, it might be a little bit smaller to begin, but it will gain speed or gain steam, okay? This is achievement. This is completion. This is this energy of stability, of reward. You see, this week is a big week of rewards for you as far as finances and career go, Aquarius. Let's see what this might include or entail for you. May or may not, but that's what wants to come out here. So you have 3, infinite abundance, you see? It says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose, okay? And you are on that path. You are on the right path, Aquarius. Infinite abundance is here for you. You're being rewarded this week. You're being gifted this week, okay? However that comes through for you as far as money and career go, there's a cornucopia. It's like it could be endless, and it could come from expected and unexpected ways. Infinite, Aquarius, infinite. Beautiful energy coming through. All right, you've also got healing energy and spiritual teacher. So some of you are really moving into this healing or spiritual energy. Some of you might be starting a YouTube channel with Reiki, with tarot, with maybe pendulums, however you prefer to say them. Whatever way that may be, that is what is coming through. That could be a big kind of growth space or place for you. Some of you may also be receiving energy healings. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Opening up the chakras, the throat chakra specifically, as that's what's coming through, but those are being shown here in this card. And it was being reiterated with that little kind of energy coming through within my own voice and or throat, Aquarius. So for some of you, you may be actually receiving healing energy and or seeking out or being mentored by a spiritual teacher as well. Okay, so energy healing, it says your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Now all of this is talking about your life purpose. It says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So some of you are awakening to the fact here in 2024, to the new year, or in the new year, to the fact that you are potentially a spiritual teacher or an energy healer, or you have that divine connection, because these are talking about a life purpose and reminding you here within this, Aquarius, that you are on the right path. Okay, even with that 10 of Wands, where it feels like sometimes it's heavy or it's a burden, you're still on that path, moving towards that correct place or kind of potentiality. Okay, so this is really gorgeous. Some of you are really moving into, and look, when I picked it up, that 10 of Cups was right there. So some of you have had this dream to maybe have a channel, or to maybe have a center, a healing center, or a spiritual center, or to offer classes or sessions of some sort, or seminars that could help those right, with their healing, or with whatever it may be for you specifically here, Aquarius. But some of you, this is that dream come true that is coming through. Things are falling into place for you this week as far as that goes, and there is that infinite abundance. Wow, this is exciting, because this is also something that I have. So the message is coming through for me just as well. All right, Aquarius. Ooh, isn't this interesting? Let's do our last little card here. This is the Guide to Success Oracle, or the Success Oracles, and the little guide, which we've talked about here. And you got Kim Kardashian West. Isn't that interesting? Ooh, Aquarius. So your first portion here, it says how to make money. It says act like the camera's always rolling. Okay, this is almost coming through with this energy for this reading for you, Aquarius, is not to be not to throw shade or anything, but sometimes the Kardashians can come across as not being real, and kind of being fake, for lack of better words. Okay, maybe that is throwing shade, but this is coming through for you with this specific message, Aquarius. Act like the camera's always rolling, in this energy of you know, always, no matter who, always do kind of what is best, or what might be considered right within your own perspective, even when nobody's watching. Okay, there's a quote or a saying out there, and that's not coming through, but the message that Spirit's putting through is even when nobody's watching, still show up and be your true best self. Okay, and that is going to really assist you in making money. And that's true, because sometimes there's this energy, or this idea that energy healers and spiritual teachers and stuff who share their gifts aren't meant to make money, and that's not true at all. Okay, what lights you up from the inside out? What are you good at? What can you share, and what can you make money from? Okay, that's what Spirit's putting through here. That is what is going to kind of catapult you, Aquarius, and or really move you into space where it will feel like your dreams are coming true, right? This, whatever you love to do, whatever lights you up from the inside out, whatever you're good at, whatever you can share with other people and can make money from, those four kind of things right there is going to be your life's purpose, because it's going to hit all the marks. Okay, some of you might have extra marks, right, that you could add to that, but hitting all four of those marks is going to really, I mean, it's going to be like no other for you. Okay, it's almost going to be like a high in one way or another, but it's one that you're going to be ready to jump out of bed for every day, because it's continuing, because it's filling you from the inside out. Life purpose, on the right path, right kind of energy. Okay, now your second one is how to keep hold of it. This says hold a mirror up to society and play with the filters. You see, it's all about a game, Aquarius, but when you make the rules and when you follow those kind of 4 points, and or any that you might add, it's your game. It's your rules. Okay, you get to create them. That's how you keep it. All right, and it says how to give it meaning. No topic is off limits, LLC. And I don't know that I agree with that often. What Spirit's putting through here for that specific part, Aquarius, is work in silence. Okay, keep it close to your vest or close to the sleeve until you're ready to reveal. Okay, yeah, a little bit opposite or a little bit different, but still bringing through that message. For some of you, no topic is off limits, LLC, right? And that's perfectly perfect for you. All right. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, subscribe. Subscribe. Have you subscribed? Why not? Hit that subscribe button down below. And I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.